Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andy doing the video blog for November 7th, 2010. First things first, weighed in this morning and down to 209. So 11 pounds lost through the first 3 weeks of the operation. Pretty excited, pretty happy about that. Probably could have been a little bit more, but I decided to use my cheat meal on Friday this week as opposed to doing it earlier or on Sunday as I usually do. The wife and I made an awesome chicken taco pizza, and I ate the shit out of it. That's for sure. Speaking of food, the wife and I made some awesome banana pancakes this morning, channeling our inner Jack Johnson. I posted the recipe for it on the blog. You definitely should check it out. They're definitely worth making. Also today, I watched the Vikings pull one out of the fire. Maybe we're turning the season around. Brett Favre had a career day. Bernard Berrien finally came out of witness protection, and the defense showed up, which was nice. Kind of conflicted a little bit. Deep down, I was probably rooting for them to lose a little bit so that Childress would get canned. In the long term, I think it's probably for the best. And plus, just look at this guy. I mean, honestly, he looks like one of the uncles who diddles little kids on Law and Order SVU. He should be locked up. He's a dangerous individual. And speaking of dangerous individuals on Facebook, myself, I added Benson's mother on Facebook, and she accepted me as her friend, as her confidant. Again, we'll also see how this plays out. And speaking of fail, as we speak, our landlord is standing on the roof, blowing leaves off the roof with a leaf blower. And maybe I should preface this: our landlord is not exactly the most slim individual in the world, and I don't know. I'm kind of hoping comedy ensues. And speaking of comedy ensuing, our good friend Nick has got some vacation days coming up in the next couple weeks. We're trying to convince him to come down to Mason City and live the good life for a little bit. Work out with me, eat right with me for a couple days, and just live like Asians are supposed to live, with dogs and with pots of rice. So if you see him, or if you're talking to him on Facebook, be like, "Hey, Nick, why don't you come down to Mason City for a little bit? Ah, ah, ah." All right, just closing up with a little bit of operation stuff. It's going to be a tough couple weeks uh, coming up in the terms of willpower. We have our fraternity initiation next weekend that we're going to, and that's always kind of tough. The cocktails are usually free flowing, and I usually don't eat the best. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Plus, it's Thanksgiving in 3 weeks, and of course, Thanksgiving is the start of the holiday season. We're all a little prone to eat a little too much, drink a little too much, and generally just be lazy. So hopefully, I don't fall into that trap. Otherwise, we're gonna have to change eat, drink, repeat to eat, drink, lazy. So starting team EDL instead. Goal for next Sunday's weigh-in is going to be 205. 4 pounds is definitely attainable. Just have to keep our nose to the grindstone and make all of our workouts and eat well. But yeah, that's the video blog for this week, guys. Keep checking for updates on Eat, Drink, Repeat, and I will talk to you next week.